Not really good, is it? But it is what it is. We've got a stream. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, so just a case of just one of those cases of life giving you lemons and making the most of the situation.
Yeah. Well, we could just say it was 9 months in the making.
Trying to fill in the
I
blanks.
have changed a
I'm trying to fill in the
few
blanks on that
things.
one. 9 months in the making.
Baby
Oh,
making 9 months.
right. Right, okay.
So I knew we were always going to be in trouble that weekend. So,
Yeah.
because I said to him, I guarantee it's going to get born the weekend, and yet, what a surprise.
Yeah, and then lo and behold, it was right at the start of the weekend.
Yeah. Which means he was out of Dev our next one.
Yeah,
Whereas if it was on a Sunday or something, you might have got away with it.
yeah. But at least, but like I said, at least we don't have to worry about doing this just for this week. We should be back to business as
Hopefully,
normal
yeah.
next week.
Yeah. But I say it's your show as it's X1, so I'm just here to try and follow the cars.
Right. Okay. Right. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're back to the old format of carrying out these streams just for this week because our boss, Caesar, his wife just gave birth to a baby girl just on. So, Caesar, hope you and the family are doing well, and we hope that you're able to tune in at some point during the stream this evening. So, I'm your master of ceremonies as always this evening, Fraser McKenzie here, and joining me is Mr. Zola, Michael Booker, filling in for Caesar this weekend. Michael, welcome along this evening.
Thank you, Kenzie, and hello, everybody. We've done this before for the All-Star races and stuff, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I say it's not the first time we've both commentated together, and no doubt it won't be the last later down the road. But nevertheless, this is round 8 of the X1 tier for the Extreme Racing League. We're sponsored by ANSI 3D, CD Keys, One Tap, Clutch Control, and VFG. We've got a lot of sponsor backing for this fantastic league. We're here at the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix. We've just hit 5 o'clock now, so I would imagine we should be getting the all clear to ready up just now. We've just got 19 cars this evening. We're missing one of the McLarens, but I'll go through the lineup just now. For Mercedes, we have got Waddington.
Just waiting, Bull Beast.
Oh.
There he is in now.
Oh, hey ho. There we go. We now have a full grid. So let's quickly go through the lineup. For Mercedes, we've got Waddington and Hurricane. We've got Wax and Sasha for Ferrari. Red Bull, we have CJ and Abiti. Bull Beast making his debut tonight again, and he's got Tui as his teammate. Ultimate and Dynamic Duo at Renault. Alpha Tauri has Trap Polos and Jazz. Racing Point has an all-Mexican lineup of Mon and Erdika. Mad Gank and Penko, an all-Polish lineup for Alfa Romeo. Hazel and Kellis Jackson for Haas. And we've got Elfin Starfish and another rookie this evening. It's a reserve, Botched Gerbil. Now, Michael's just told me before we went live that Botched Gerbil could be a dark horse for tonight's race.
He'll be up there. He's dominating the Extreme North America League, and there's not exactly a lot of slow guys in there. And so this will be very, very interesting to see what he can do. Because it's not like he's up against slow people in there either. He's actually up against people that are somewhat fast. So
yeah,
it'll be very interesting to see him up against people that are actually as quick or quicker, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Quite fun to see.
Yeah, definitely, because we've got like some of the fastest drivers in this division. You've got Ultimate and Path right up there at the top, and then you've got some guys coming through as well. You've got Trap Polo, Sasha, Penku. You've got a lot of those drivers that are right up there as some of the fastest drivers in the XRL. if Bodge Gerbil impresses us tonight, then we could be very well seeing him getting a full-time seat at some point towards the end of the season.
And I don't think he can do full time. I think he's just a reserve. But there is somebody coming through at the moment. All I'll say is keep an eye on X2 at 8 p.m. tonight, because there's one in there. There could be one next week. And if he does what he did yesterday in Dev, which was a 1:14.3.
So there we go. There we go. X1. There you go. X1. There's your benchmark for tonight. So, there you go. Full grid. Just waiting on the weather forecast to come through. And while we're waiting on drivers starting, while we're waiting on drivers coming through, I'll quickly go through the standings for the championship. You've got Path at the top of the standings with 141 points, Penku with 132. It is looking very likely that it's going to be a two-horse race between those two for the championship. You've got Ultimate best of the rest right now with 96, Sasha with 80, Waddington with 49, Beard Boost 42, Ollie 41, Mad Gang 30, CJ 28, and Wax with 22. That's your top 10 at the moment for the Drivers' Championship in X1. The Constructors' Championship, you've got Renault with 238, Alfa Romeo 162, Ferrari 102, Mercedes with 70, AlphaTauri with 57, McLaren with 52, Red Bull 39, Williams with 22, Haas with 20, and Racing Point with 16. So that's how the standings look at the moment. And I'll quickly get the league records up to see, as far as pole positions and race winners is concerned. Pole position last season, I should say, went to, if I can find it on here.
Nielsen or Path? I don't think Altman was here then, was he? It might have been Sack actually. It is a strong track.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was Sack that got pole position last season here, and the race win went to Philip Nilsson.
There's another one though. It's a shame we lost Nilsson though, but he went to an esports thing, so
yeah,
it was one of them where well, there's a driver that then can't hold them back for going to try and go to the bigger step, sort of thing.
Yeah, and that's also the great thing about these sort of leagues. They give these drivers a sort of platform to help elevate them to that esports level. But we're with Elfin Starfish right now.
Yeah, and it's a confirmed all dry, so it's a dry race.
There we go, folks.
So, thank you guys.
So Elfin Starfish just coming to the final section now. He's got a couple of corners to go. He's our lead car, so he'll be setting the first lap of the day. Bit of a wide entry into that final chicane, and then just this sweeping right-hander. DRS open and across the line. First lap of the day, 16.4. It's not a bad time, but we're no doubt going to see times start to tumble as the session progresses. And Wax goes fastest with a 16.3, Abiti with a 16.7. We've got a few other drivers coming through now. And Ultimate, there we go. 15.2, 1.1 seconds quicker than anybody else.
Yeah, we also had Wax posted a 1:16.3, Jackson posted a 1:16.6, and yeah, so you did BT. I'm just trying to catch them as they go along the line. It's just really hard to catch always with a 1:22.0.
I think that would have just been an exploratory lap for him.
Yeah, that's probably a mistake, and that's Mad Gank invalidated.
Trap Paulos, another guy into 1:15. He's got a 15.9, 7/10 behind Ultimate at the moment. Now, last night in the 100% race, folks, that was the first time I'd raced against Carlos in the XRL, and just seeing the pace that he had, it's easy to see why he's up there as one of the fastest in the league right now. 2D with a 15.742 puts him second at the moment. And Path straight in there with a 1:14.964. Right out the gate, he's not leaving anything on the table. CJ starting his lap now.
I'm going to ride on board with CJ, the lead car at the 2. There's CJ, the Mon. They're the 2 cars that haven't set laps yet. And you've got Erdika that's just started his as well. And so is Ryan Hurricane, because he invalidated his first run.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate for him.
It's a really awkward track though, because someone makes a mistake through sector. Whoa! Hello, CJ's gone.
CJ did a full 180.
No way, it's no damage though, no damage. So at least he's still alive, and that may have affected Mon though. We'll see though. We'll go on board with Mon.
Well, there's his split, 49.6. That's the split he's got for sector 2.
They need a decent result today. Both racing points. They need some serious points.
Yeah, especially since they're bottom of the standings. It's not the first time. Not the first time that we've seen a top team from the previous season being effectively bottom of the table the following season. Mon not affected too badly. He's got 15.8.
Yeah, he was decent in XNA as well. He was on pole in XNA.
So he's got that. So he's got that momentum going for him as well.
Yeah, but he was on softs and everyone started on mediums in Q2 though. And Erdika posted 1:16.1 P8 for Erdika's teammate, Ryan.
And
Ryan.
and Ultimate just responded with a 1:14.916. He is fastest at the moment. He's about half a tenth quicker than his teammates at the moment, and it's seeing performances like that that show why Renault are the team to beat for the Constructors' Championship this season.
We've just seen Trap go to P4 with a 1:15.6. Also, Ryan Hurricane went to P8 with a 1:16.1, and Mad Gank posted a 1:15.9 and into P6. I'm trying to grab him. Hazel, where is Hazel? Turn 1. Waddington's invalidated. Botch, Gerbil, and Penko are on outlaps. Jazz is out of the session at the moment. He's not actually in the session. And CJ's invalidated. Vertical on a lap. Nope. I'm trying to see if anyone's actually on a lap here. I don't believe they are. Oh, Mad Gank's in the wall.
Not what he
no
would have
damage.
wanted.
Oh, watch out though. He's out of the way though. I don't think anyone else is on laps, so let's go on board with Hazel, because I believe he's lucky he didn't validate there.
Yeah, so that's the sort of corner. If you take too wide an entry into that corner heading onto the DRS straight, it is very easy to invalidate your lap, or worse, end up in the wall.
Yeah, we started calling it Waddington's Corner after last season and decided to win it in 3 races there in 1 week.
Oh dear.
So I call it Waddington's Corner and Waddington Straight, and as a racing point having fun over there now as well.
Yeah. Hazel gets a
15.7
meanwhile.
15.7
goes 5th.
Penko has just started his lap, and at the moment he's in P20, but then we know if his TT times are anything to go by, he should be the fastest guy in here.
Yeah, but of course the time trial times don't really mean anything unless you're able to pull them out in a race setting. Really attacking that chicane there into this right-hander. Very smooth through there, DRS open. 48.9 for his second sector split. Ultimate retires from the session. He's happy with his time, doesn't need to push any harder than he needs to. Of course, the optimum strategy here is mediums to hards. Oh, and Jazz is gone. Jazz is out.
Well, that's the second person to go on that corner, and I believe Penko just made a massive mistake on the final corner too. He's boxing.
Really unfortunate for Penko. That's one driver down, only another 4 to go. Wallington's on his outlap. Here comes Box Gerbil. What's he going to pull out of the bag here? 15-1 goes third. Only a couple of tenths off the Renaults. We could very well, and that's definitely a clear indication that he could be a serious contender for the race win tonight.
Sasha's invalidated, so we won't be able to without. Oh, Wallington is out on an outlap. Bull Beast, is he on a lap? Yeah, Bull Beast on a lap. At the 2. I'm just trying to see if Ryan Hurricane is also on a lap, probably. Or is he? No, I think he's just going to tow Wallington.
Yeah, he's backed out.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Bull Beast can pull out. Yeah, he's about half a second up at the moment. So far, so good. Very smooth into that second DRS straight. And he's 8/10 up. Well, that could see him into the. That'll easily see him into the 117. If he can find a bit more time here, he could see himself into the 116s. A lot of curb on that corner there. Just the chicane and the right-hander to go. What can Bull Beast pull out of the bag? When it comes to making your debut, you only get one shot to make a first impression, and Bull Beast does improve 1.7 seconds quicker, 16.6, but he's still on the bubble.
Yeah, he's just making his debut in X1. He's just got his full-time seat in X2, so he's reserving here.
So this will be good.
I'm just trying to work out who the reserves are. I think it's Jackson, Bull Beast, Trap is also. Trap's X2 driver.
Ah.
I believe a Ferrari's just gone to P4 of Sasha in the 115.4.
Indeed.
I'm running on board with CJ though, because he is on a lap now.
Yeah, so Bull Beast being an X2 driver, but this will be great practice for him heading into the X2 race tonight. Here comes Wallington though, 6th with a 15.6. I say we have definitely seen over the course of this season the Wallington of old, from way back in season 1 when he won the title.
The Ferrari, I believe that is going to be Sasha on turn 3 or 4. 1,
It is
2, 3. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, unlucky.
He's caught that curb, hasn't he? That's where that big crash was in XRL last night.
Oh.
Someone caught that grass, and that's how they caused that incident at the start of the race.
The big surprise regarding that incident last night is the fact that nobody DNF'd from that incident. I mean, yes, it caused a safety car, but that was it. No DNFs.
CJ post 117.4. We only had two DNFs, 3, sorry, one at 3 and 100% race. Penku is going through second sector. There's an Alfa Romeo that's just not going fast as that mad, has not improved. There is a Ferrari and a Mercedes, or I think it's Ryan. Waddington posted 115.6, P6. And I'm riding on board with Penko because he's the only car not to set a lap time yet. We're only going to lose 4 cars here because Jazz is out. So CJ, Bull Beast, Wax and Penku at the moment are going out. But you've got to believe Penku is not going to be there in about 3 corners time.
It looks like he's backed out. He's turned his ERS down, so he's going to have another. He's going to be having another crack here. Sasha's retired from the session.
Watch it still be good enough. Oh, I knew it. I knew it'd still be good enough. Even with him backing out, I knew it'd still be good enough.
Even with the ERS turned down, he still pulls out a 15-1.
Is that a Red Bull? Is that... oh, CJ! P5 for CJ. Yeah. I'm trying to grab him. Long way up there. We've got a purple third sector too. The Wax is on his outlap now. Starting his hot lap right now. Jackson's in second sector, just coming into. So at the moment he's on the bubble. We're between Ryan Hurricane and P15, Erdika and Jackson, Wax and Bull Beast. Oh, Jackson! He's alive. He's alive.
Spun it.
He managed to save it. It's down to Wax, and Bull Beast has not come back out yet, and nor has Erdika. Ryan Hurricane's back out on track.
There is still time though. We've got about 3.5 minutes to go, though.
Yeah, you need to come out of the pits about 1 minute 55 to get 100% secure and coming around the track.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody... Oh, invalidated for Wax.
Unlucky for Wax there.
Mad Gank, maybe? Is he on a lap? I don't think he's on a lap
No,
without old tyres, no. Who do we go on board with? Red Bull of... He actually botched on a lap?
He is on a lap at the moment. He's only a 10th down at the moment.
Why would he be out again? No, because he's already in P3. That's just risking it, really, but... Okay. I can't say nothing, but if I was that quick, I wouldn't even complain, so...
Yeah. This time tomorrow we're going to be into race week once again with the actual F1 where we're going to be heading to Portugal.
Too many breaks.
Yeah. So that'll be fun to do. That'll be fun to see. And just, that'll be fun to see, especially given the fact it's going to be a 3 o'clock start for the UK time. And on top of that, we've also got the. On top of that, we're going to have the X1 coverage effectively straight afterwards. So, assuming there's like no red flags or no major incidents to take us over the 2-hour time limit, the Grand Prix is still going to be like fresh in the mind as we head into the XRL coverage next week, which will be from Austria. We're now firmly into the second half of the season, and it's still anyone's guess as to what's going to happen as far as the championship is concerned. But like I said earlier, it's looking like it's going to be a 2-horse race between Penku and Path. We'll see how that plays out over the course of the next couple of weeks.
Alfa Romeo's gone, and I believe that must be Mad Gank, and it is.
It is Mad Gank, the only Alpha out on track. Penku's retired from the session, and
Ryan Hurricane's just about to cross the line. Has retired in the pits.
Hurricane there.
Ryan improve. Yeah, he does. Well, he's up to P8 anyway, so he's safe. Trying to see BT's just coming through that Waddington's corner. They're not on 3 off footed. That's it. There's no tyres.
One of the other things we've got coming up over the course of the next few weeks, folks, is that we're building up to our XRL anniversary. It'll be May 23rd. It'll be at Mexico, the home of the XRL. We've got a fantastic giveaway for that weekend. Third place prize will be a sponsor pack. And that involves all you have to do is just follow all of our XRL social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, our YouTube channel, and our Discord server as well. And then the second place prize is we've got 2 copies of the new F1 21 game to give away, and that's going to be released on July 16th, and that's for all XRL members that follow all the XRL social media. The third place prize is, oh dear. The third place prize is actually if you follow all of our sponsors. Like I said, that's Anti-3D, CD Keys, VFG, One Tap, and Clutch Control. That's all our sponsors. And the first place prize is for our Twitch subscribers. All of our Twitch subscribers will be eligible for the chance to have a £200 race day, track day experience at Silverstone, or something similar to that, or the equivalent value of that in America for like a track day experience at Silverstone, and that'll be for all of our Twitch subscribers. And the winners.
So we've lost our drivers then.
Yep. That's all. So that's the details of our giveaway, which will be happening on our anniversary week, and the winners will be announced during the XRL coverage on the 23rd itself. But back to tonight, though. Erdica, Jackson, Wax, Bullbeast, and Jazz all out of this first part of qualifying.
That's one way of saving your tyres, especially with Jazz. He only had one run. So at least he's got some good tyres for the race. Fastest lap though was Ultimate with a 1:14.9, but basically half a temp separating him and Path.
Yeah.
So that is interesting.
And this is just another example of how close the X1 field is. Those that made it through into the second part of qualifying separated by just over a second. That's how close it is. So it is more or less a foregone conclusion as far as who's going to be up there at the top. The midfield pack is where all the excitement is. Who is best of the rest? Of course, thanks to Jazz's crash, he's the only driver that hasn't been able to set a lap time. But now we get into the strategy portion of qualifying. Who's going to start on what tyre? Like I mentioned earlier, optimum strategy is... Oh, fantastic.
Gotta love it. I love this game. I love this game.
Never ideal when that happens.
Well, that's what we call a dashboard, which I'm pretty sure everybody's seen about 1,000 times so far this season.
Yep. Even I've had it happen to me once or twice.
But the weird thing is, I only get it when I'm spectating. Now, I've got to get back in the lobby. Right, yeah, so you can talk, so the stream's back up now, Kenzie.
Right.
So, strategies.
But a BT first out on the track. He is on the mediums, as is Tudy. We've got looks like one of the Ferraris. It is one of the Ferraris. It is Sasha out as well. Of course, if you make it into the top 10, the tyres you set your fastest lap on are the tyres that you start the race on.
Yeah, it's pretty much a medium hard. Like, I think it's like 30, is it 13 or 14 laps on the hards, mediums, and then to the rest of the softs. I think it's, yeah, it's 21 laps on mediums, 12 on softs, 21 laps on, 21 on hards, then it's 12 on mediums, and Sasha's invalidated on that outlap anyway.
Yeah, so that's just the outlap still.
Yeah. You can do soft hard though. Somebody did it yesterday. It can be done, but it's just... I don't think it works, because your tyres you're cooking your tyres. You're going to have to be going... You're going to be close to like 26, 27 laps on hards. And that's a Ferrari around, and that is Sasha again.
Oh, yeah.
That's one way of warming your tyres up.
Yeah, but, I say there's warming up your tyres, and then there's cooking them to boiling point. And I think I know what category I'd rather fall under.
So we're on board with BT. He's first car out on mediums. We have got a car out on softs though, and that is Waddington, but I got a funny feeling Murkies are towing, and that is BT pulling out of that lap. So let's go on board with Sudi. He's just behind. He is on a lap. Yeah. So you'll see both Mercs towing each other. So Waddington is going to tow Ryan first.
That's interesting, because I don't think this is one of the best tracks to be doing.
3/10. Gives you 3/10 down the straight. Me and Ryan did it next to me. 3/10 it gives you. So it does give you quite a bit. It's surprising how much it gives you. As long as you can keep it tight at the start of it, it gives you about 3/10 if you can get it right. But I think, no offence to Ryan, I think he needs the tow to probably get through on those mediums. He might not get through otherwise. Let's see, 2D 1:15.7 fastest lap time so far. And then BT with a 1:28.7, but he did back out of that lap a lot. Sasha is next car. Chicane. Let's see if the boiling point tyres worked for him. No, they didn't. 1:18.8. Swing in. So let's see what Ryan can do then. So you got the toe. There is a Haas in front though. It's doing a lap. Well, she's out lap for Hazel. Let's see if the little toe got Ryan into decent position. It did a 1:16.1. Decent time to be fair on the mediums. That is not bad. Bad gank.
Yeah, the mediums, they're about 0.8 a lap slower than the softs.
So
with ultimates 14.9, we're probably looking at somewhere in the region of a 15.7 for him, which is exactly what 2D has got right now.
So I reckon he's going to do a 15.4.
I
reckon they're only about 6 tenths. 6 tenths. They're not massively different, but the problem is oh, Hazel's gone, and that could be, if he's not dead, he's very lucky, and he isn't dead, he's very lucky. I don't think he's got any damage either, and how the game physics are broken, because he literally just slammed and rode the wall, and he's got no damage whatsoever.
And especially given the fact that we've got the settings on full damage.
Oh, Red Bull's gone. That's CJ, I think. Is that CJ? That might have been CJ.
It is CJ. He's going backwards.
CJ, and
CJ's going backwards.
That's not the quickest array around Catalonia. I can pretty much assure you that.
Oh dear.
Two people back to back on Wallington's corner have just gone. So that tells you how bad that corner can be.
Yeah.
Turn 2 and turn, I think it's 7, isn't it? Starfish with a 1:16.3 P3.
We did see a few drivers nearly lose it at that corner.
Oh, Sasha's gone. Broken wing.
Oh dear.
He's the second time he's gone there as well.
My word.
Well, let's go on board with ultimate. He's coming through that corner that everyone keeps being in trouble with.
Looks okay at the moment. Oh, big lock up there heading into that hairpin. Across the line, 15.6.
We were close together when he split us in half. Using a 15s, a 15s, 15.7, and I said a 15.5, a 4, one at.
Yeah.
But Path 1:15.3.
It's Path that gets the 15.3 and not Ultimate, interestingly.
Ultimate's overrated.
I don't think he'll be too happy hearing that back on the replays.
I remember all the time when he's doing laps, I go, that's a mistake, that's a mistake.
Yeah, and hello, CJ, where did that come from? 15.6 splits the Renaults.
So after his spin as well, they've done the 2-lap holder as well. So he may even got another tenth or two off that if he actually did it in his first lap. But we're on board with Botch, about a third lap, then it would be Mon. And I believe it would be Wallington after that and Penko. Botched 1:15.4, P2 for Botched. I told you to watch out for him. And there is a reason why.
Yep.
Mon, wasn't it? Mon posted a 1:16.4, P10 at the moment, he's on the bubble.
Wallington is now on mediums.
Yeah, it was with the toe, wasn't it, to help Ryan try and get him through to the top, through. Problem is, I don't know if I don't think anything in the 16s is safe. It might need to be a 15 to get through.
Yeah. And even then, with those in like the 15.7s, Magdank and Tuli, I don't think they'll be safe at the moment either. 16.0, Wallington just on the cusp.
He might be in trouble. We'll see. Penko's pulled up, so he's not on the lap now. He's pulled out of that. I'm waiting to see. I reckon Beatty's going to go out on softs, you know. And Mon is on another lap by the look on things. Unless he's speeding around to try and get in the pits as fast as he can.
I think that's exactly what he's doing. No, he is going to finish the lap at the expense of potentially running out of fuel on his in lap.
It could be good enough. Oh,
no, still in the
he goes the 1:16.2. Yeah, 2 cents faster though. So at least he's improved. I'm going to run on board with Panko because I believe he's going to go for another lap right now. And he is. So let's run on board with Panko because this is going to be the one. If he makes a mistake here, he might have to go softs.
There's only like 5 minutes to go. So for Panko, he's going to need to get a hot lap in. He's going to need to get a hot lap, do his in lap, come in. And if he's got time, and if he wants to make it into the top 10, he might have to go on to softs. Waiting the task from his session.
He's either saying, if I don't go through on mediums, I'm not getting through, which is pretty much what I would be doing later on next too.
Yep.
Saying that, I may just upset people that go to softs. You never know. I love messing up the grid, it's funny.
Probably not.
Ooh, at the racing point.
I will say this though, probably not the smartest idea in the world to give away any potential strategies on commentary.
It's going to be a wet race anyways, what's the problem? That'll upset the X2 drivers even more, that will. Because every time I say, oh, it's going to be a wet race, it does.
And
Penko! Ooh, there we go. 15 pounds a second faster for Penko P1 with a 1:15.373. Yeah. Sasha is on a lap again as well on those mediums. He's in P8 at the moment. Ultima's out on another out lap as well.
400's down at the moment.
Yeah, just want to see which person will be on lap next. The 2D's gone. Oh no, 2D's letting someone pass. That's Sasha letting Sasha pass. Sasha's invalidated. 2D's on an in lap now, I believe.
A BT, interestingly, coming out on soft tyres.
Yeah, he don't think he's good. He won't go through as it stands. Otherwise,
probably a set of soft tyres gone to waste, effectively.
problem is though, if he doesn't get through, he won't be using the softs anyway. So this is the medium hard strategy, really. So he probably wouldn't be starting on using the softs anyway, unless he goes hard soft at the end.
Yeah.
And he'd have 3 sets, wouldn't he? So, well, Trap's up on his time, so let's see if we can go. He's P12 at the stands. Sasha's retired in the pits, so Sasha is going to hopefully the people can't beat him now. But I think Trap may knock out Waddington here. It's going to be close. He does. He beats Waddington by 15 pounds a second. Trap goes P10.
And that's Waddington
the medium's
out.
4 lap old though. 4 laps old. Ultimates P6 at the moment, and he goes to P1 with a 1:15.362, and that is a 11 pounds a second faster.
Less than 3 hundredths separating the top 3 right now.
Let's go on board with BC then. He's the only soft run now. He's going for a lap now. He's just pulled out this one, so he's going for one now. Bot's just retired in the pits. He's definitely safe, and BT goes P4 with a 1:15.3, but on soft compound, which now puts Trap outside the top 10. Mon is still in the pits, but on soft tyres. What's Hazel going to do? It's all down to Hazel. Hazel's retired in the pits, so it's down to Mon. It's literally all down to Mon. Is Mon going to go out on softs or not? Because he is literally the only other car that hasn't retired, and I don't think Trap can get in and out again. So it's just down to Mon. Is he going to come out? Let's keep an eye. We'll say keep an eye out on the Red Bull racing point. See if he comes out. I'm going to be on board with BT, but he's not doing nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on board with the Red Bull Garage just to see if anyone comes out. He's going to have to come out now if he's going to come out. Otherwise, he is not going to make it around the time. I don't think he's going to make it around the time. I think this is over.
And that's
I
it.
think qualifying is done.
Yeah, I think that's it for CJ. Yeah, that's it. Nobody else is coming out. You've got Starfish on an outlap, but I don't think it's going to matter that much in the grand scheme of things.
No, but he's just put another lap on those warm mediums. That's the only problem.
That could be problematic for him.
So luckily for Trap though, he's in P11, which is the best place to be in if you're not in the top 10, which gives you a nice fresh set of mediums or hards, depending on how he wants to take it. It's better than being on 4-lap old hards, but 2D, I've got a funny feeling 2D, Mad and Sasha and Starfish are not going to enjoy basically from lap 9 onwards on those mediums, because they are not going to be fun to drive when they've already had 3 laps and you've got an lap in there as well. So that should be qualifying done. So ultimately had a fast lap with a 1:15.3, and that was a 1:15.362. Penko second with a 1:15.373, and then Path in third with a 1:15.388. So basically, was that just under 3/10 separating the top 3? Well, actually, technically the top 4, if you count the
top 4 separating by, well, top 5 actually separated by less than a tenth, isn't it? Less than 2/10 actually.
10%. Yeah. It's looking very interesting, but BT, the only car inside the top 10 on the soft, so everyone else is on mediums, and Trap, Wallington, Hazel, Ryan Hurricane, and Mon all out of qualifying in Q2, but they do get a fresh set of tyres, whichever they want to choose for the race starts. Half a second, 6/10 separates the top 10. So, did you manage to watch the ARL last week on Monday?
I didn't get a chance to, no.
Well, it was a very interesting one, because a 6-stopper finished it on a podium.
6 stops?
It was a race that was wet but dry, and it kept mixing between the two, so no one knew if it was too wet or too dry, and Jeff kept telling him it was wet and then dry. Go to winters, go to dries, and then it absolutely chucked it down the last 2 laps.
Oh boy.
So that was a very fun race to watch, because literally no one had any idea what to do, and of course because it's wet and they were on dry tyres or on wet tyres but it was dry, there were so many people just struggling with the car, because they all thought it was going to be wet at the end, because it literally said wet on the last box, and then went like 5 minutes into the race and rain came. I was like, what? So they were all loving that. Sasha's first car on track, and Path is no, his ultimate just behind him, and then both Alfa Romeos are together, and I believe BT is right on their gearbox, and now CJ's come out, and so has 2D. So far, both Williams are still in the pits, and Path. So have they got another set of softs, or are they saving them? I've got a funny feeling Starfish. Did Starfish do 2 runs in qualifying Q1? I think he did. So we only have 2 sets of softs left. Path's coming out now. So just the Williams left in the pits.
It was very interesting to see if Path can make it his 5th pole position of the season, bringing his total to 14, or if somebody else will be there to spoil the party. Ultimate could equal Path's record of pole positions. Ultimate currently holds the record for most race wins in X1 with 14 to his name.
Just having a gander in qualifying 3 in X3 race on extreme_racing_league, and it wet qualifying. So that is interesting, and that is Sasha invalidated. And so there's a wet race, wet qualifying over there. That's interesting. I bet they're loving that. I think X3 always gets the rain in the weekend. Starfish is in the pit, so it's actually Box is on the outlap, so it's Mad Gank's invalidated. Penko is just coming to the Wallington's corner. I'm surprised there actually. I thought Mad Gank might have towed Penko down that straight, assuming he's already invalidated lap. Just stop there, let him pass. Ultimate with a 1:14.6. On tour with Penko, Kendrick.
Penko righty ho. Let's see what he can pull out of the bag. Oh, 14.5. You mentioned in the Dev League yesterday that the pole position time was what, 14.3?
Yep. Yeah.
So Penko's only a couple of tenths off that.
And they'll be doing another run in a minute as well. Pass coming up to the line now in a minute as well. It's got 2 more corners to go. So let's see what he can do.
He's got a 14.5 to beat.
And knowing Path, he's going to do it.
Now he's 14.4! I think that's over-confirmed who's going to be in the running for pole position here, but Botch Gerbil, meanwhile, he's got a few corners to go now. Is he going to be able to pull anything out of the bag here?
Yeah, he's been up there so far in both qualifying sessions, so you've got to expect him to be there. Sasha, close to 1:15.0, P5, and Botch also with a 1:15.0.
That's interesting.
There must have been a mistake there. BT's off in the Mad Gank. He's on a lap as well. Just at least put the time down. At least you've got something there down. Then you can literally throw it all against the wall in the next go. Mad posts a 1:15.0 P4 for Mad as well. So at the moment it's Renault Alfa Romeo.
Yep.
Rudy's come out of the pits. That's going to be the next car to set a lap time, I believe. I think BT got enough fuel in the car to go around again or not? If he has, we'll go on board with him. If he hasn't, we will go with 2D, and it's going to be 2D. What did that cone do to you?
A BT electing to stay, electing to come in, which is somewhat understandable.
Yeah. So you probably say you might not have had enough fuel in the car. Also, the 2-lap hold. Be careful now. There's only 6 minutes left of the session, so you can't really force it too much. With Mad Gank and that need to get back in the pits, pretty sharpish. And oh, that's alright, because the 2D's all out lap. I was about to say that would have been invalidated.
We've got about just under 6 minutes to go as it stands. It is Path on pole, Penku second, Ultimate third, Mad Gank fourth, Sasha fifth, and Botch Gerbil in sixth. That's who's set a lap time at the moment. 2D, ABT, Starfish, and CJ yet to set a lap time at the moment. So that's all about to change.
2D's on turn 3. This is the right-hander that I didn't realise how many people had problems with this right-hander, but so many people do. Yesterday and in Dev as well. Just keep catching the grass, and as soon as you touch the grass, you're done. There's no saving it.
Yeah.
And then there's this one that likes to chew you up and spit you out.
Indeed. 2D managed to handle that very cleanly though.
So 2D's a decent driver. He's consistent with 2D. He's, I mean, in it, he's I think he's third in X1, X2 at the moment in the championship. Actually, might be second now with Ty going up to X1 full time. So I say Ty's not here today, but that's the new X1 driver. He's come in to replace, I think it's Beard Boost. Beard Boost has gone to the PC side. 2D P6 115.0.
We'd be happy with that.
That's the thing. But that's the thing though, with me in a commentary booth, you see all the transfers, because I know them all.
Yeah, I'll say yes, because Zola is one of the head admins for the XRL.
So Starfish is on, well he was, so he's not on a hot lap, he's actually just going around behind this, cruising around, so he's not actually on a lap. Penko's invalidated his. Has he got enough fuel to go again, or not? He doesn't look like he has. That's, you gotta get a move on. Right, so let's see. BT's just started his lap. The Starfish is on, well, he's on a slowdown lap to do his lap in a minute. Sasha's just starting his hot lap. 2D will be boxing, I'm pretty sure. I believe Ultimate's also starting his hot lap right now. Yeah, he's just started it.
Horses in the back end there. A little switch of oversteer coming out of a hairpin. Just a couple of corners to go now. Don't think it's likely he's going to be beating that 14.4. Very wide on that.
Approaching curves, I don't think he's going to even get a 15.
He does.
Oh, he did get,
15.2.
yeah, no, yeah, it was meant
Good enough for 8th.
Yeah, so that's the problem there. Is there's too much curve. I say I meant 114 because he hit too much of that curb, which cost him so much time. So Ultimate and Sasha both on lap. Sasha's just starting. Ultimate is just coming to round the final two corners.
He's about a 10th up at the moment.
He got that better. Yeah, this is going to be purple. This could be pole.
Nope.
Ooh,
Oh, it
it's
isn't.
Not. No, it's not.
He lost a bit of time in the final sector. That's interesting.
Yeah, he got the last three corners right. It must have been the corner before that. He didn't gain half a tenth there. Oh, that's BT in the gravel. Starfish CJ is. So CJ's there. You've also got Botches on an out lap now as well. I believe Starfish is that Starfish just in front. That is Starfish behind. He's got a McLaren that's going past him. That's 2D on an out lap. BT's just letting people pass. I'm just trying to catch the ones and see who's coming up. I believe it is going to be. No idea who it's going to be actually. The Ferrari Sasha. It's going to be the Ferrari Sasha. And the Williams' box is just starting a hot lap now. And no, Sasha doesn't improve. Sasha stays in P4. He goes 4/10 slower.
CJ's coming around the final corner now. What's he going to pull out of the bag here?
What I'm looking for.
18.4.
Oh, he's going for another run. He's going again though. He's going again.
Got one of the Renaults coming round. I think that's
Half is
Ultimate's in the
purple.
pits.
He's purple. He's just on the 2 cents faster.
An Ultimate
Could
retires from
be a
the session.
114.2.
Could this be Parth's 5th pole position of the season?
I think it's gonna be. The only person who can stop him is Penko. Half is almost done.
15.2.
There you
There we
go.
go. He's beaten the Dev League time.
Yeah, I would say Penko's on a lap though as well.
Penko's a 10th up.
Box is going through the final two corners as well.
Almost 2/10 up. If Penko can make up more time here, he could get himself into a 14-1 even if he's lucky. Small.
Oh, Bosch is gone. Oh, Bosch has lost it. I think he went purple, and now it's gone.
Oh, Oh, that is
But he's not going
really
to improve, and he goes, it does improve, but not by enough to warrant the thingy Pengo.
What's he going to pull out of the bag? Oh, what? It's half on pole for the 5th time this season.
Tooley's gone. Tooley's 1/10 up in P8 at the moment. He's on for a 1:14.8 at the moment. Be a decent time though for him. Anything in the 1:14 is a really good time, and the problem is for like Sasha, it's a 1:14.9, and he's in back in P5. And he's probably thinking to himself, well, anything in the 1:14 has been good, and this could be even better. And it is P4 for 2D with a 1:14.8.05. And Mad Gank is invalidated. That is it. That is qualifying done.
Path with his 5th pole position of the season. Phenomenal performance for him.
So there's 1/10 separating him and Penko, and then you got 2/10 back as ultimate. 3/10 back from him is or 2/10 technically is 2D. Then you just got the 1/10 back as that is CJ, and then so 1/100th is behind is Sasha. It's going to be very, very close. All I can say is it's going to be very, very interesting. And BT, I think BT's in 8, isn't he? No, 9. BT's in 9, but it's going to be on soft tyres. Everyone in front of him is going to be on mediums. So BT in 8 is going to be in 9. It's going to be on softs. So pole time, Path with a 1:14.224. Second is Penko with a 1:14.3. Third is Ultimate with a 1:14.5. 4 is 2D with a 1:14.8. 5 is CJ with a 1:14.9. Sasha in 6 with a 1:14.9. 7 is Botched with a 1:15.0. 8 is Mad with a 1:15.0. 9 is a BT with a 1:15.2. And Starfish in 10 with a 1:15.5. 1.3 seconds separate the top 10. That was weird though. They were closer on mediums than they were on softs. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the guys have actually got their cars set up more for harder medium tyres, so that might represent why they are a bit slower and faster than what they are on softs. Be interesting though. Let's have a look and see what Ultimate said at what time we are going.
Well, it's 5:55 right now, so I would imagine
Dead on the hour. Yeah.
It'll be on the hour at 6.
Yeah, so 6 PM will be race start. And about 2 minutes before that, we'll go and have a look and see what the back end of the grid have actually put on their cars. I've got a funny feeling most of them will be mediums. There may be somebody that goes hard at the start. We'll see. It'll be very interesting if someone does, because they're going to be a bit funny to start with, but... So let's have a look and see if they've already posted the race qualifying times from... What was this? Oh. So they're still in qualifying, but yeah, it's been 4 wet qualifying in X3. Not like 4 wet, but like as in wet for the whole 3 sessions.
It was yeah, it was intermediate conditions.
Yeah. So I can give you the X3 qualifying times. In the wet, it was on pole is Retro Rixie with a 1:26.2. Whippy's in second with a 127.0. Third is Higgs. That's a good result for Higgs. 127.0. Prudish in 4 with a 127.1. Fiend has just gone down from X2 to X3 is with a 127.1 in 5. Anderson in 6, which is Mr. Anderson, not the Anderson who used to race in here. Otherwise, are we going? What's going on there? Yeah, he's a Scottish guy. He's in 6 with a 127.1. Scholl in 7 with a 127.5. Gusty in 8 with a 127.8. 9 is Tassani with a 127.9. And Books in 10 with a 127.9. The big thing there is, the guy that's leading the championship is not in the top 10. And that is Asda.
That could be a game changer.
Yeah, Asda went out in qualifying 2. He's in P12. Dino's in P11. Asda's in 12. Mustafa's in 13. And 14 is Skinny Fishman. Who's in 15 then? I've got a funny feeling someone crashed out in 15. Yeah, it was Fradders. Fradders in 15. 16 is Dave. 17 is Regan. 18 is Unarmed Drake. 19 is Collie Boy. And 20th is Jet. There's a couple of guys there that used to be like really quick, really like getting quicker last season, and now they've dropped off rapidly this season. It's really weird. Because Fiend was quite getting decent pace, and then it just dropped off this season. And then you've got a couple of guys that have like really picked up their pace this season, so it's weird. Right, we should be going in about a minute's time.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look and see what the guys outside the top 10 have done. There you go. Jazz in P20s on hards. 19 is Bull Beast on mediums. Wax in 18s on hards. Jackson in 17s on mediums. 16 is Erdica on mediums. Mon in 15 on hards. Hurricane in 14s on mediums. Hazel in 13s on mediums. 12 is Waddington on mediums. And 11 is Trap on the mediums. Everyone in top 10 apart from BT is on the mediums. BT is on the softs in P9. We should be getting close to going. It's now 6 o'clock, so waiting for Ultimate to do the ding dong. There we go. We'll be going in 25 seconds.
You guys know what time it is next. 33 laps around this circuit. There we go. There you go. Here come the lights. There's 5. It's lights out and it's race time here at the Circuit de Catalunya. It's a relatively clean start there. One of the racing points already on the
BT's
grass.
gone.
Oh boy, oh boy. And Ultimate...
BT has just dropped massive places.
Ultimate already ahead of Penku into second place. Very clean start from a lot of these people, but BT has plummeted down the order. Erdica's fallen down as well.
Erdica's gone as well. He's trying to stay with the fight for the lead, because it was always turn 1 at Spain is always a corner that you can always second place have a little bit of a chance. I mean, Waddington's up to 8 already. He's just dropped place back down to Sasha. Sasha and him are fighting though for P7. This is an interesting fight here. They've had a...
Yep. Oh, the side-by-side.
Side-by-side through there.
Almost banging wheels.
Yeah, trying to go side-by-side through there. Oh, insane. Oh, someone's gone. I believe someone's just gone. Is that someone who's in the... Oh, that looked like someone who just went there. And I think it was Jazz. It was Jazz. I don't know if they've got any damage. Let's have a look. There's also a move there. And yet Jazz has got major damage on his left wing. So that is a box for Jazzalo in P20 now. BT has dropped down to P14 from P9. We'll do that now to have so we can see what they've done. Oh, we don't want that, do we? Let's have that position changes. There you go. Wellington already up 5 places. Is Trap going to make a move on Mad Gang? Not yet. Biggest gainer so far is Wellington up 5. Biggest loser so far is BT down 5. And Mon is down 4 in P19.
And that's interesting, because this is one of those rare occasions where we didn't have a first lap front wing change.
Well, we didn't, but there is someone with a broken wing, and that is Jazz, and you can see he's already down 1.7 seconds, and Erdika's just passed Jackson into P17. We are on board with Botched on the back of 2D in P4 and 5. And hello, Callum. How you doing, Callum? BT with the first time penalty of the session, 3-second time penalty, and that will not be the last. Mad Gank has passed Sasha as well. That's interesting. What's happened to Sasha is he's just dropped the position. That's the end, just dropped the position.
Well, that didn't take long, only took us less than 2 laps for that penalty.
Someone's gone, someone's gone.
And it's a BT.
Oh,
excuse me.
118.8 for Path as well. Has BT got damaged? No, he's not, but if I was BT, I'd get off those softs.
Yeah, especially, because those soft tyres in a 50% lap, in a 50% race environment, it's not gonna, in a 50% race environment, they're not gonna last long. Oh, it's Hazel.
Williams gone. Williams. No, it's Starfish. Starfish and Hazel's gone.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And Mon's been collected as well. No damage for Mon though. Dirty air on turn 2 is crazy.
It's all falling apart for Williams to Bod's gerbil.
And big crash.
Oh,
Erdika just from the back of Box. Box is out, and so is Erdika.
Oh god, there we go.
Safety car, surely that is. Yeah. Erdika's went straight in the back of that.
Oh, that is. Yowzers. I only caught like the tail end of that incident.
I only caught the tail end of it as well. I literally went on the board with, I think it was Erdika as he went into the, car behind Erdika as he went into the crash.
But I was on board with...
That turn again though.
Yeah.
That turn again.
Corner.
The corner before Wallington, isn't it? Is that turn 4? Turn 4.
Turn 4 even? Yowzers.
Yeah, it's that fast right-hander, isn't it? It's that, you got the fast right-hander and that little right-hander after that.
Yeah.
That's where the crash was last night. Someone's hit the gravel, someone's hit the grass there and then they've lost it. Right, Waddington is in the pits.
Ultimate, interestingly, in the pits. That is interesting.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah.
Why is Ultimate in the pits?
They're going to try and go hard to the end. Drive through Jazzalo. No, they've gone on mediums, so he's gone on mediums, so is Ultimate. Ultimate both went on to mediums.
Fresh set of mediums.
They're going to go...
That is interesting.
Oh, I think what's happened in that crash was Botched hit the grass, spun it, Erdika straight in the back of him. And literally, because of how close Erdika was to him, Erdika had no chance of missing it.
Yeah.
One of those, wrong place, wrong times. BT's gone to hard tyres, so let's have a look who's boxed. Hazel's boxed, BT's boxed. I'm surprised Jazz hasn't boxed because he has got a broken wing, mind you. So that's surprising. Ultimate and Wallington both also boxed but went on to mediums and they're now back in 13 and 14. So, but they haven't, they're going to have to box again.
Yeah.
So as it stands then, Path leads it. We'll do a quick, not penalties because we know there's a few, because Jazz has got a drive through as we've seen, and Starfish has got 5 seconds speed in the pit lane, and 3 seconds for BT. That's the positions at the moment. Don't forget Wallington and Ultimate down places, but they have just boxed. So has Hazel and BT. Both boxed. Mon is down 1 and Starfish is down 5. Biggest gainer so far, Wax up 9, so is Bull Beast up 9. Jazz is up 8 but has a drive through. Jackson's up 6. So is Ryan Hurricane up 6, Traps up 4, Mad is up 2, and then Sasha, DJ, and Toodies, all of them are up 1, and Penko and Path stay the same. Safety car should be in this lap because I reckon that Red Bull is going to catch up. Mon, 5-second time penalty for hitting Starfish. Oh, CJ's dropped it under safety car. CJ's dropped it under safety car.
How's he managed that?
That corner is a nightmare. It really is. Cold tyres, that corner's really, really bad. And that is CJ now to the back of the field. Well, it won't be in a minute because Jazz is going to do us the drive-through. But yeah, that is not going to help CJ at all. I don't think he's got damage though. But Path is about to lead the safety car restart. He's a little bit too close to him, so he's going to back up a bit more.
Safety car's in. The Path has bunched them up quite a bit.
Restart. I don't like these sort of restarts. That is not the correct way, in my opinion, to do a safety car restart because it can cause incidents galore. And look at the pack. Turn 1.
Yeah, because we've seen.
There you go. Ferrari's around. And
there we go.
Sasha. That is why I do not like it. Sasha down to 18.
And I think a BT just get, and it's Sasha that gets the penalty, even though Sasha got the damage. Sasha ended up losing his end plate after what looks like a BT clipping him.
This game is ridiculous. I think BT's got major. Well, BT's got major damage as well, though, so it's really ruined BT's race as well. But saying that, it's not ruined it completely because the safety car could change that. But yeah, we missed that though. We've just seen the try getting to the Ferrari after he spun it. Just wasn't quick enough. Ryan's on the back of Trap's on the back of Mad, and then you've also got Bullbeast on the back of him. Ultimate's up to 8. Wax is 9. Waddington is 10, and that's Ultimate with 3-second time penalty. DRS enabled yet? It won't be, will it? It'll be next lap, won't it? Jazz with a 3-second time penalty to go with his drive-through, and that is a BT off in the gravel on turn 7.
Mad Gang.
Oh, Trap has done it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's all over the track, and he's off the grass now. That's going to be an open door to Ryan. Is Ryan going to go for it or not? No. Stay on board with this though, because Mad is literally clipping the grass, and you do not want to do that around this track. Hazel's past Mon, Ultimate's past the Hurricane and the inside there. Hello, bye. And that is, I think BT's at the pit wall.
Jazz and Sasha in the pits. They're having to get...
Yeah, drive-throughs. Yeah, they both had drive-throughs, Jazz and Sasha, unfortunately.
Yeah. A BT in to get his front wing changed.
Yeah, well, we hit the pit wall as well, so I bet he's got a real broken wing now. Waddington's past Wax. I'm on board with this because I got a funny feeling DRS is now enabled. Waddington's on the back of Bullbeast as well.
They're not going to be able to use the DRS down this main straight.
Yeah, they won't. They won't need to. They're all 2 tenths behind each other. Hazel's past Jackson, teammate. Path 118.4. That was a Williams very close to nearly losing that. Now it's Starfish. BT's just getting out of the way there. It's unfortunate for BT though, because him and Sasha, that was just one of those where Sasha just crashed and BT was just coming around the corner, wrong place. I mean, that's happened. CJ has passed Mon. Has Mon got damage because he just dropped a couple of places there? Nope. So CJ's up to P14, Mon's down 15, but on hard tyres, so that would explain why. Starfish on the back of Wax. Again, mediums against hards. And you need to get those mediums working right now because you will not have them from about 3 more laps and then be done. And we're making a move. It looks like he's going to make a move. And that is Starfish up to P10. But Wax is fighting back. But he's going to have too much grip. So that is Starfish up to P10. And 11 is now Wax. And Hazel is also having a look now. So we're going to board with Hazel because he's going to have a look on Wax on this straight. Got to believe. Bulby's from Waddington. Waddington's up to 8. He's now up behind his teammate. His teammate is a bit further up in front. No, he's 2.3 seconds in front. So that is Waddington past Bullbeast, and Bullbeast is now 9. Close fight on track is Hazel on the back of Wax. Hazel's making a move now in the inside on turn 3 and 4.
Doesn't quite make the move, Steve, but he's going to try and go around the outside here. But Wax had the better line heading into the corner.
He's got that covered. But the Red Bull behind, CJ's having a look on Jackson as well. This group is going to be insane. Let's go on board with CJ. CJ is right behind this group. He's going to have a cracking view of this safety car. And
safety car got led to BT.
BT's gone.
Wallington's corner again.
Yes, before Wallington's corner, yeah, that turn 5. Is it turn 5? 1, 2. No, it's turn 7. That's turn 7. He's that turn 7 where CJ went under safety car.
And that has worked
Same corner.
Beautifully into Jazz and Sasha's favour because that allows them to catch up.
Well, they got unlapped themselves, haven't they? Oh no, they've not been lapped. The person this has not helped is Ultimate and Waddington because they boxed into the first safety car. And this is going to go against them.
Oh my.
Ryan Hurricane did not box, so he's given Waddington a pit stop here. So Ryan Hurricane sacrificed himself to give his teammate the pit stop, which also means, did Path hold up Ultimate though? It looks like he has.
Oh,
they're all going to have to go hard tyres.
Did they double stack? Did the Reynolds double stack? That's the $1 million question.
I don't think they might have done, but I don't think he lost any time. Penko has retired. Where's Penko?
How's he done that?
He's on track. He's just retired on track. Oh no, he's in the wall.
How's he done that?
Did he just... I don't know if he's retired on track or if he's at the wall.
How's he done that though?
I have no idea, and that will need to be investigated. Because I don't know if he's retired on track or if he retired in the pits. Let me have a look. But anyway, Ryan Hurricane leads the race, but he's got a box again, and so has Wax, and so has Mon. They really should have boxed. Really should have boxed. Hazel, I can understand why Hazel hasn't. He's done 5 laps on those rehards, but I need to investigate these. Let me have a look. Let's go further back than that. She said he's left for session. There. He's there. Oh, he's behind Path there. Yeah, he's retired on track.
That's a race ban. That's a race ban. Happened to me once when I retired.
Was he? I don't understand why he's...
Happened to me once or twice before. I ended up retiring on track, and I got banned for the next race.
Ultimate was next to that, so I'm hoping Ultimate's got that, because Ultimate is streaming, so he would have got that.
More than likely,
He's just done it right in front of the head admin of the X1.
Yeah. If that were
so,
me, that would definitely be a race ban, no question.
Well, it's going to be investigated, so because that is not allowed, and we all know that.
Yep. And like I said earlier,
no matter what league you're in, you do not do that on track.
Exactly. And like I said a couple of moments ago, I ended up retiring on track at one point, and I got banned for the next race. So we've lost 4 drivers already. Whereas in the X3 race, they only lost 1 towards the start of the race, and that ended up forcing a safety car.
We were doing that and we just underway, back on the way, sorry, we just missed that. Slash has just overtaken Ryan and Ultimate has just overtaken Patudi and Trap into P5.
He's got a twofer!
He's got a twofer on turn 1 and 2. Also, Slash has passed Ryan Hurricane into P14.
Half meanwhile trying to get ahead of Mon into third
Patudi.
place, and I think he's got it. He does. He says, "Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that."
Path up to P3 and Tudi's fought back and took over Ultimate into P5. And as Ultimate was off track and he just let him back past. I don't know. Waddington's up to 8. Bullbeast on the back of him. Gonna see the nearest fight is gonna be. I think it's gonna be Ultimate, and that is Ultimate with a 3-second time penalty. That's another time penalty for Ultimate.
He has.
It's on the inside though. That's not a good view.
He has picked up at least 1 time penalty throughout every race he's been in this season so far. And that's just
The problem is when you push as hard as a lot of them, they will always get time penalties. Half the reason why Pav and Penko pulled away on the Gatlin Championship on him as it is because of time penalties. It's cost Ultimate so many points in races.
Ultimate back into 5th meanwhile.
Yeah.
And Tudi gets a penalty now. And Wax has had a spin. Wax has had a spin.
Wax is gone.
Lead.
That's the other Ferrari.
He's
it's gone. I'm trying to get him. I can't get him. He's falling too fast. He's got broken. Both end plates are gone. Yeah, both end plates are gone.
And that puts Hazel into the lead of the race.
Yeah, but the problem is Hazel has got a box again. CJ's passed the Starfish as well, and Path is on the inside. He's having a look.
This is going to be brave into the chicane here. Almost touching wheels. Remember, there's no DRS until the start of the next lap.
Path pulled out.
Path had to yield. He had to yield. But I think he's going to have a look here. Not quite close enough yet. He'll surely have another look down the main straight. Ultimate now into 3rd. We have seen before that Ultimate does struggle with following other cars. If he's got clear air in front of him, he's just like, see you later. But if he's following the cars like he is right now, he does struggle with a lot of that turbulent air. There it is, DRS enabled. Path trying to go through a look into turn 1. This is going to be very brave if he can pull this off. They're still side by side, and I think Path's got him. He has! Path into the lead! But Hazel not giving up without a fight, though. Heading into turn 4. Path maintaining the somewhat racing line, and he keeps the lead. Hazel's down to 2nd, and now Ultimate is right on the back of this battle for the lead. CJ gets ahead of Bullbeast into 8th place meanwhile. On to lap 14, we're about to start lap 15. Path leads, Hazel 2nd, Mon 3rd, Ultimate 3rd, Mon 4th, Tudi 5th, Trap 6th, Waddington 7th, CJ 8th, Bullbeast 9th, Starfish gets into 9th, and Bullbeast rounds up the top 10. I think this is the closest battle on track right now between Waddington and CJ. Waddington trying to break the slipstream. I think it's paid off for him. It's pretty much as you were for the time being. Almost half distance now. CJ does get ahead of Warrington into 7th place. But Warrington gets it place. Warrington gets the place back.
CJ's not going away though.
Starfish is on the back of this battle as well.
The problem is Waddington is not in DRS zone, in a range of traps, so he's going to be a sitting duck here. Or he's not going to be, because I think CJ's got poor exit.
Yeah, CJ got a very poor exit. The Waddington at least 4 or 5 car lengths ahead.
Trudy's just got Mon into P4, so Trudy's now to P4, Mon now 5, and Trudy is an X2 reserve, and Mon's got a 3-second time penalty.
And he's just lost
Trap.
5th place to Trap.
He's got corner cutting penalty. I'm not too sure what that was for, because if he was getting past, how can you get a corner cutting penalty unless he went wide? Pass, 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that could be pivotal here.
Mad Gank on Bull Beast. He's got to pull out of that, but he is on the verge though, so Bull Beast could make a move here. 3-second time penalty, CJ.
It's just clicked on me. The crucial thing to take into account here is that with Penku out of the race, and if Path gets a strong result here, he'll extend his lead in the championship.
Oh, you've got to leave room, Jesus.
And Bull Beast just very rudely, might I add, shut the door on Mad Guy. He very rudely shut the door on him, saying, "You want to get through? Do it the hard way."
Starfish is on the back of CJ as well, but it doesn't really matter because Bull Beast is going to get past right now by Mad Gank, I would have thought. He's not using his overtake though. He's not using overtake, and that's why he whacks on the inside because he's not using the overtake.
Yeah, ultimately, while
he's got them both. No, Sasha, sorry. Sasha's got them both. Sasha's up in P10.
Ultimately, meanwhile, he's just got himself into 2nd place. Now he's going to try and
CJ's just got Waddington.
I think it's all happening here, folks. There's action up and down the field. Ultimate is 2.8 seconds behind Path at the moment, but Ultimate has 3 seconds more in terms of penalties. So Ultimate is going to need to make up effectively. He'll need to make up effectively 6 seconds. He's de facto 5.6 behind Path, taking the penalties into account. Ultimate is going to need to start closing that gap soon, but I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon as Path gets the fastest lap of the race with 1:18.288.
Yeah, well, there's a big old bus called the Bull Beast bus, and he's about to get past, I believe. He's got a big train behind him, and you've got Mad Gank, Jackson, Jazzalo, Ryan, Hurricane, and Wax, all trying. Oh no, not Wax, but they say them 3-4 cars are trying to get through, and I think there's been a bit of contact. Got through though, so that is Mad Gank up to P11, and Bull Beast is now 12.
In the midfield, meanwhile, Waddington trying to get past their Starfish, but Starfish able to keep 8th place for now. As we're on to lap 18 of 33. 15 to go after this.
Yeah, they're all pretty much going to the end. Someone's gone, and that is, oh, it's Ryan.
It's Hurricane.
Ryan Hurricane's gone, yeah, turn 4. But we do believe, Mon's going to box again. Ooh, what's happened there too? Mon's going to go box again, so is maybe Hazel. And maybe Jazz as well. Sasha might get to the end. Might get to the end. That's going to be then drivers there are going to be the ones in major trouble. Sasha's just been passed by Waddington. 2D's been kicked from P5. Thank you, Xbox.
Path gets another fastest lap of the race meanwhile.
Let's see if Sasha is going to make a move on Waddington. I don't believe he's close enough. 6 tenths, 5 tenths. I believe that he's going to be on trouble with a Mad Gank. No, he's not.
18.172 for Path. That's the fastest lap of the race at the moment. Hazel still keeping within touching distance of Ultimate for 2nd place. Mon, meanwhile, trying to get himself ahead of 2D. 2D does have technical issues meanwhile. And Mad Gank ahead of Sasha for the last point paying position here.
There's a little contact.
Still got the outside line. Sasha could have the inside line heading into turn 5, but I think Mad Gang keeps position.
There was a little bit of contact between Waddington and Sasha going into turn 2. Sasha had to back off a little bit
He's
to
done a 180.
Oh, Jesus, someone's hit him.
Flippin' heck.
Who hit him? I don't know who hit him. Jackson. Oh, I think that was it. Jackson hit him. Oh, what's that doing?
I don't.
I've
flipped it anyway.
Oh.
I flipped it
I don't
anyway.
think it's anyone's fault. I mean, he just did the right thing. You get told to stay still when you spun it, but yeah, literally, I don't know who hit him, but I don't think anyone's got I don't think anyone's got damage. We'll soon find out. But in between all that, Jackson's backed off and let Sasha. Well, I think yeah, Jackson made a mistake because Sasha's passed him.
Here we go.
And I think it was Sasha, because Sasha dropped 3 places.
Yeah, that's interesting. It was a 3-car scrap to 5th place. Meanwhile, Mon, Starfish, and Tootie.
Board's gone. So Cedars at the box with a broken wing. He can go to mediums though. Softs might go to the end, but I think mediums are the safest bet. Jackson's just been passed by Jazz into what's going on here? Into P12, and there is side by side between Waddington and Mad Gang. And Mad Gang's going on the inside, but he's not going to have room.
Well, if there's one thing if there's one thing the X1 boys are always capable of delivering, it's this fast-paced, pedal-to-the-metal action on the limit, all lap, every lap.
Oh, it's completely full, 100%. There's no backing off. It's 100% all the way. It's either that or nothing. Oh, someone's just gone a little bit wide there.
Twice Mad Gang had a twitch of oversteer, and he's unable to get the position from.
I'll say the first one, he nearly collected Waddington with it. He managed to stop himself from hitting him.
How he managed that beyond me. Path is continuing to extend his lead over Ultimate. Has Ultimate somehow lost pace all of a sudden? Because he's struggling to keep up with Path.
So Path and what they're doing in TT, Penko and Path were faster than Ultimate. Bullbeast on the inside of Sasha, but if anything's got the room there, Sasha's going to hold on to that position, I would have thought. Not Sasha, Mad Gang, sorry.
We've got 4 cars here, all within DRS range of each other. Waddington, Mad Gang, Bullbeast, and Sasha, all within DRS range of each other.
Who's going to make a mistake though? This is the thing. I mean, you could drop from P8 to P10 or 11, 12.
Just as
thing is, for Waddington, the other 3 haven't.
So as long as these 3 can keep within that penalty window, they'll be able to take Waddington on penalty countback. Ultimate, another time penalty for Ultimate. At this rate, he may end up losing the podium.
He will lose the podium. He'll be outside the top 4. Top 4 will beat him. He'll be 4th. I mean, if he gets any more, he may even drop further back than that, because say Starfish is only about 9 seconds back, but he's got no time penalties.
Well, Starfish has 13 seconds worth of penalties. Oh, Mad Gang almost losing it. Mad Gang almost lost it out in the final corner, but somehow keeps it on the track. No idea how he's managed it.
So I can't see him staying alive though. Sasha is gonna get. Oh, what's going on?
And Waddington took advantage of that, and he's now back into 8th.
You also just seen Sasha pass Bullbeast. The camera view went weird then. It went from a helicopter, then went down to nothing. But yeah, Waddington is definitely struggling here. Mad Gang is also struggling as well because it's such a twitchy car, and I think Mad Gang just caught a curb there. He might. Oh, Sasha nearly went as well.
Oh dear.
So which one's going to go first? And that is CJ 117.8 fast lap of the race, mediums.
So as it stands, CJ will have the fastest lap outside the top 10, and Path will have the fastest lap inside the top 10. So they'll both get the fastest lap points that are on offer, because we've got 1 point for the fastest lap inside the top 10, and 1 point for the fastest lap outside the top 10.
Yeah, and at the moment, Ryan and Jackson, Bullbeast, Sasha, and Mad and Trap and Hazard all pick up a point for no time penalties. This is the fight, and the thing is now, this thing with Sasha and Bullbeast and everything as that has brought in Jazzalo, and Jackson are now in this fight. Is now
A
become
6-car
8.
DRS train.
Well, yeah, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 is, well, 13 I suppose, yeah, 13. Well, so we're on board with Sasha, because Sasha is literally trying to get past, we just can't get past. It just does not look like they've got a lot of, well, it just doesn't feel like they've got pace. Mon is also holding up Starfish and 2D in the group in front. They are slowly, this group here is slowly catching that, so we could end up with a close to being 9-car train with a couple of laps to, well, with a few laps to go. Mon will have to box again though. On board with Jazz, because Jazz has got a nice old view of all 4 cars in front of him, and he's probably thinking, how are we going to get past all this lot?
Yeah, Mon is the only driver on track that's yet to make a stop. And with the 2 safety cars...
Jazz. Oh, Jazz has boxed. See, the Jazz... Mon has boxed as well, isn't it? 22 laps. Past 3 seconds.
That could be pivotal. As they're coming up, according to my time screen, Mon hasn't made a pit stop yet.
Oh, he's crossing the line now, isn't he? That's why. Yeah, because they're a lap behind. Now they're on the right lap. Yeah,
there we go.
Sense.
And oh, there we go. Yeah. And Starfish, he storms through. Made that look easy.
Yeah, but the problem is, 2D open door. I think 2D's got this now. He's opened the door, so Mon's just opened the door and let 2D through. Yeah, so 2D and Starfish are gone. Those tyres are done.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, this is definitely...
Waterton.
Oh, hello.
Wax 3-time second time penalty. Oh man, did a bit wide there. This fight has been going on for what, 6 laps? A bit of contact. Don't tell me you're gonna go side by side.
How did they not take each other out?
I have no idea. Literally no idea. That might even been one of the best saves you're ever going to see. And there is Sasha on the inside.
Oh, not quite.
And that is Hazel in the pits. Hazel was in the pits, which we knew he had to box again. Yeah, he had to box again. I think Mon is as well. Mon's in.
There we go.
There we go.
Is it mediums or soft? It's softs. Softs for
yeah, it's going to be softs now.
Mon?
It's going to be softs and Mon. Yeah, Mon as well. But this fight now for 8th is now going to be a fight for 6th, I believe. No, it's going to be a fight for 7th. Hazel's come back out in front of him.
Penalty.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. Sasha's looking, but there's not there. It's just not there. Bullbeast is also there as well, but it's just literally just can't get past Waddington, and him and Mad are just fighting continuously, and the other guys just sitting there watching.
They're just waiting to strike at the opportune moment.
There's not really nothing they can do really when there's 2 guys fighting with each other right in front, unless they can just get past both of them at the same time.
That would be very impressive if we were able to do that.
The thing is with Sasha's better off just saving all his DRS and just going for one big hit on both of them. Or trying to get both of them.
Yeah. And Mad Gang trying to get past on the outside of Waddington, heading into turn 10. Surely.
He won't make it.
Oh, that's great. Oh, hey, oh. Sasha had a look. Yellow flags.
Oh, I think the hat has gone.
It's Jackson.
Jackson's gone there, Jackson. Oh, Mad Gang saved it.
How many saves has he had today?
I don't know. I think he should become a goalkeeper.
Yeah. Who would he replace?
Every English goalkeeper in history. And there we go. Sasha's made the move on. Oh, Jesus.
And Bullbeast. Oh, Mad Gang losing 2 positions just like that.
Yeah, he had lost traction coming out the final corner.
Oh,
He's
but
been struggling with traction.
Mad Gang going to try and get one of the positions back. And I think he's
not
got
going.
it on the outside of turn 3.
No, he's not. Oh, he has got it. Jeez. How did he hold on to it?
Absolutely incredible driving here. And news just in the world of football. Not that it's going to matter much, but Manchester City have just won the League Cup. Laporte's goal with an assist from De Bruyne. 1-0 to Manchester City against Tottenham. So well done to Manchester City on winning the League Cup, equaling the record for most League Cup wins of all time with 8 to their name.
So Jazz is on this fight still as well. So far it's now going to be Waddington, Sasha, Mad Gank, Bullbeast and Jazz. Waddington just is not getting away. Hazel fast lap of the race, 117.1.
That should
Top
get
tyres though. I've got a funny feeling you may see Hazel on points, and that is a McLaren. Is that 2D? It is 2D, but he's no damage. He's no damage, but Hazel has got past 2D without any problems though. And Sasha's past Waddington.
And he always got a time penalty.
No view.
Sasha got a time penalty though, and so did Waddington.
So did Waddington. Yeah, so did Waddington. Now Mad Gank's going to have a look as well.
Mad Gank and Waddington still battling with each other. This has been a very tasty battle between these two throughout this race.
But it has cleared Sasha. Now Sasha is going, and he's going to try and push as hard as he can here, just trying to get away out of DRS zone. Otherwise, he's going to keep in this trouble this pack. Oh, Mad Gank. Yeah, Mad Gank is there again. Yeah, he just simply can't get past Waddington. He's looked and looked and looked and looked and just can't. So Jazz is there as well. I think this is got 5 laps to go, and this is literally the fight of all fights. And that is just Jazz has just lost loads of time there. He got that corner all wrong, and now is Mad Gank close enough this time? He's not, because he's got no ERS. He's got no ERS, 2%, not good enough. He's not going to make the pass. Literally, there's the rest of the track at the moment. The path is...
Mad Gank again having a look, and he still can't get past. He's going to need to let that battery charge. Waddington has no end plate. I've just noticed Waddington's lost an end plate.
When did he lose that? Because none of us noticed that.
That's what I want to know.
That's why he's been struggling then. That would explain everything. I did not notice that. Well, that's pretty much. We've been paying attention to his car. We've just been looking at the fights. But that's why he is struggling then. That would be an understandable reason why. It was on the left-hand side.
Ultimate's in the pits. He's going for the fastest lap, and that's promoted into second place.
It's the X2 driver as well as a reserve. Oh, one more. And that is now Mad Gank's up to P8. He's got past Waddington, but he's given Waddington DRS. And I think he's just pushed Waddington in the grass. So Waddington's just dropped both places. Yeah, Jan's going to pass him now as well. Oh, bit of contact. Whoa. Jazz just lagged everywhere. Then, whoa, Waddington.
Oh, Waddington's gone.
Waddington's gone.
Exit turn 2. It's a virtual safety car.
It's a virtual safety car, yeah. That was crazy. That was lagging everywhere then for a second, Jazz was. It wasn't lagging at all until then, that moment. But that has just opened up the gap for Path has now got a 18.3 second lead on Trap. Second is Trap, third is Hazel, but Hazel's 14 seconds back. I don't think he's going to catch that in 3 laps on the softs, even on softs. 4 is Starfish, 5 is Ultimate. Ultimate's on the back of Starfish. He's going to have to try and get away from the pack. so 6 is 2D, 7 is Sasha, 8 is Bullbeast, 9 is Mad Gank, 10 is Jazz, 11 is Mon, 12 is CJ, 13 is Wax, 14 is Jackson. And Ryan is in the pits well, he'll be 16 at the moment, he'll be 15 in a minute. Wax 3 second time penalty.
There's 4 laps to go now, including the one they're on. Ultimate's going to need to put something out of the bag if he's got any chance of keeping a podium, but I think any hopes of getting a podium now have been all but extinguished. Couldn't get my words out there. Any hopes of Ultimate getting a podium have been all but extinguished now. Because with the penalties he's got 9 seconds worth of penalties. And to make that up on Hazel, who's also on softs, but Ultimate's on much fresher softs, as he's just come in, to make up effectively 10 seconds in, what, 3 laps? It's a big, big ask. Ultimate does get into 4th meanwhile, and I think that's about as far as he's going to go today.
It's going to be down to time penalties though, isn't it, to see how far he goes. But I'm not going to show the time penalties because we want to see what happens. Jazz is past Mad Gank, and Mon has also been passed by Jazz. So Mon's now down to 10. Ultimate with a 1:17.0 fast lap of the race, which is what we thought he would go for.
Yep, he felt he had nothing to lose. He could. But it looks like Ultimate is going to have to play the wingman role throughout the second half of this season to help Path with winning the championship, because I think at this point, with this sort of performance that Path has pulled out today, penalties aside, it could very well be his championship to lose after losing it in such heartbreaking fashion in Brazil last season.
Yeah, I think to be honest, the championship owes him one. In my opinion, he's owed a championship after that.
Yeah.
And hello, Asmo. And this is Ultimate's rear wing, because this is fantastic. We want to see his back end when he's chasing down the rear wing of Hazel. We know he's got time penalties, and we know he's got a lot. Is he going to pull that much on Hazel? I can't see it, in my opinion, when they're both on the same compound.
Unless Hazel,
but we're about to find out.
Unless Hazel has a spectacular incident that plummets him down the order.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just can't see it happening. We'll find out though.
Here comes
and
Ultimate.
Moves up to P3 as he should be. He's got more grips.
Oh,
contact!
And that's the sort of incident Ultimate needed. But
the problem is the 2 cars going to 1 corner.
Who was at fault?
In my opinion, no one. No one's both going in. Yeah, in my opinion.
Ultimate is going to be breathing a huge sigh of relief right now.
Well, no, it won't be, because you've still got Starfish behind him, and Hazel's only 2.8 seconds back from him. That's 5 seconds, and Hazel's still there. Podium for Hazel. Hazel's got a podium here, and Sasha on Bull Beast.
And Sasha
Mon has got Sasha.
There.
3. Jazz has got him. And 4 maybe. I think Matt's there.
Is it going to be 4? He has! Sasha loses.
What's happened to Sasha? Just dropped all the positions, yeah. I have no idea what happened to Sasha.
Just what, a couple of corners?
Yeah. Let's see if Mom can go on the straight here. We'll stay on board with Mom, and then we're going to go and grab Path on the final lap. Well, half the final lap. Let's see if Mom can make a move. I don't believe he's going to. So this is where we are. No, he's not. So we're going to go on board with the race winner. Oh, we say race winner, but he's got a couple more corners to go yet.
Yeah, this will be Path's 5th win of the season. And it's going to be the maximum 20... Well, I say maximum, it's going to be 25 points. And Wax! And
Wax is gone.
Straight!
Yeah, Wallington's corner, yeah, that's the thing. It's a shame for Wax though, but he was outside the points anyway. But he has done 90% of the race, and the other Ferrari's gone as well on the right. It's Sasha here. There he is. If I was Sasha, I would just let him pass. We didn't have to do another lap. Whoa, Sasha's trying to.
There we go. But there we go. Path coming around the final corner. Another win for this season. His 5th win of the season. He wins the Spanish Grand Prix after an absolutely phenomenal performance. Mon gets into 7th place. Meanwhile, Trap, in only his, I believe, his 3rd X1 race.
Reserve.
He's a reserve.
Driver.
And he's P2. His first X1 podium. That is going to be a huge boost for AlphaTauri in the battle in the midfield.
Yeah, Ultimo gets P3, but he ain't going to finish P3. I think he's going to finish in 4. Starfish is going to get... No, he's going to...
There we go.
So there you go.
Gets the podium on countback. 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds. 2D into 5th. Starfish 6th. Mon has got a couple of corners to go now. He's not
going to lose his position though. Yeah,
that is going to be...
Bulby's going to beat him.
There we go. Bullby
There you go.
7th, Mon 8th, Jazz 9th, and Mad Gang rounding up the top 10. Ultimate with the fastest lap of the race with a 1:17.082. Fastest lap outside the top 10 was Hurricane with a 1:17.340.
Yeah, Jackson rounds up the final cars across the line. Did he catch anyone? He did, so he jumped up as well. He jumped up to 12. I think he might have just passed TJ. Always, I don't know. In my opinion, it's Trap. In my opinion.
Definitely.
He had a great race, in my opinion, but that is that. Let's have a look at the final classifications. So, Path wins it. P2 is Trap, P3 is Hazel, P4 is Ultimate, P5 is 2D, P6 is Starfish, P7 is Bullbeast, P8 is Mon, P9 is Jazzalo, P10 is Mad, 11 is CJ, 12 is Jackson, 13 is Sasha, 14 was Ryan Hurricane, and 15 was Wax. And Waddington would be classified as finished, I believe he is. Because of... No, Waddington isn't classed as finished. So Waddington, Penko, Abiti, Botched, and Erdica all crashed out. As you said, the fast lap, what was it? The fast lap outside the top 10 was Ryan Hurricane?
Ryan Hurricane
with a 1:17.340. And inside with a 1:17.0 from Ultimate. But
and you've
Trap, Hazel, Bullbeast, and who else was it? There was someone else. Jackson, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jackson
and Ryan Hurricane.
They all got a bonus point for finishing the race with no time penalties.
Yep. So next week it's Austria, Red Bull Ring.
That's a race I'm definitely looking forward to. It's probably one of my favorite tracks on the calendar.
Yeah, so hopefully we can catch everybody next week. If you want to round it up.
Yeah. So there we go. That is it for tonight's X1 coverage. In the X3 race, the Whippy has just won with Prudish medal in second, with Dino rounding up the podium. It looks like the X3 race was just as action-packed as the X1 race, but nevertheless, thanks everybody for watching tonight. About an hour from now, we've got the X2 race concluding this weekend's XRL coverage. I'm going to be back next week for Austria, but until then, we'll see you guys next week. Good night.